Lately, I've been scrubbing everything, my floors, my fridge, even my phone screen. It's like I can't stop. I've been halfway through wiping down perfectly clean counters and suddenly think, what am I doing? This isn't just about a mess. Something deeper is going on. And if you ever clean to feel better, you might know exactly what I mean. It started harmless enough, a little extra tidy here and there, and I chalked it up as being productive. But then it became more frequent. I cleaned random objects that didn't need to be cleaned. I was wiping down keyboards 3 times a day, rearranging my shelves obsessively, even though nothing had changed. And then one night, I vacuumed at 2 a.m. because I couldn't fall asleep. It stopped feeling helpful and started feeling necessary. I wasn't just cleaning my space, I was trying to clean my mind. At first, I didn't even question it. I thought maybe this is just who I am now, someone who is super clean. But deep down, I felt unsettled. I wasn't doing it for the joy or even hygiene. It was like I was trying to scrub away stress, uncertainty, and emotions I didn't want to deal with. That's when I started digging into the why. Turns out cleaning can be a coping mechanism. It's not just about the mess. It's about the mess represents. When life feels out of control, cleaning offers something solid. A task with a beginning, middle, and end. A way to impose order when your mind feels like chaos. Anxiety is a big driver. Studies show that cleaning can temporarily reduce anxiety by giving us a sense of control. It's like I can't control my job stress, my relationship, or what's going on in the world, but I can control how my sink looks. There's also something called the productivity avoidance. That's that when you use productivity activities like cleaning to avoid emotional discomfort. You're not just avoiding the dirty dishes, you're avoiding the hard conversations, the tough decisions, the feeling of not being okay. For some people, this kind of cleaning behavior might be tied to OCD or perfectionism. The constant need to make things just right can become compulsive, and sometimes it stems from trauma. A sudden loss, a breakup, or a health scare. These can trigger all the need to regain control through repetitive cleaning. For me, it clicked when I realized that cleaning was my way of saying I am not okay, but I don't know how to express it. It was easier to reach for a mop than to sit down in discomfort, or easier to shine the countertop than to face the mess in my head. But here's one thing, not all cleaning is bad. There's a difference between healthy tidiness and compulsive cleaning. So how do you know when you've gone too far? If your cleaning starts interfering with your life, like missing social events because you have to clean, that's your sign. If you feel intense anxiety when something is even slightly out of place, that's another. If your routines are so rigid that breaking them causes distress, it might be time to look deeper. For me, recognizing the why behind my behavior was huge. And once I understood, I started making small changes. I began making notes every time I felt the urge to clean, just writing down what was going on in my head at that moment. Often I realized I was stressed, overwhelmed, and avoiding something hard. I set cleaning cutoff times. Once the clock hit 8 p.m., no more cleaning, no matter that strong urge. That boundary helped me retrain my brain. And yeah, I talked to a therapist. It wasn't easy admitting I was struggling with something that seemed so simple and harmless, but it made all the difference. I learned healthier ways to cope with it, the stress, and more importantly, I realized that I'm not alone. If you're watching this and you're thinking, that's me, I want you to know you're not weird, broken, or too much. You're a human, and your brain is doing the best to protect you. So if you ever felt like cleaning is the only thing you can control, drop your story in the comments. Let's build a space where you can talk about mental health without shame. Thank you for watching. Have a blessed day.